Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. I'm really happy that we have Shauna here with us, all the way from sunny California. She's an author of Influence Yourself in Leadership and Life, global leadership speaker, and executive coach. So, please, Shauna, introduce yourself to our audience.
Yes, and Tony, I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to speak on your platform. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be here. I am a author of Influence Yourself in Leadership and Life, which is now available on Amazon. I'm a global leadership speaker and an executive coach. I have over 2 decades of experience working in the corporate world, partnering with C-level executives, and I've had a fantastic ride with that. And I really just wanted to make a difference within the economy. And I felt like I could not do that, Tony, in the corporate world. So I took a step back and then I wanted to establish myself with my own company. And it's called Wishing You Well in Life. And that's what I really do mean. I really do wish the economy well. So now I partner with C-level executives around the globe and I help them pretty much drop traditional values and pick up innovative techniques, because if leaders change the way they lead, this transitions into the way that workers work.
Very nice. And what inspired you to actually start your own business and to get into coaching and leadership and speaking?
It's always been my heartfelt mission, me being a people centric person. And I really want to help people out. And by doing that, I could not do that within the constraints of corporate America. So I had to take a step back. And I feel like I'm now doing my true calling. Like, this is my inside mission, is to serve other people. And I felt like this was something that was needed inside of these Fortune 500 companies. You have a lot of leaders that are toxic. They're focused on the bottom line. And I want them to look at the front line. What's at the front line is the staff, the people that are there every single day. And they're the ones that's putting in all this work, but they're not really getting the credit. They're not getting the justification. And as you know, people are getting work fatigue and burnt out and stressed out, and then that happens to affect them when they go home. So we really need to think about how we do transition this. And as a coach, I've always had a holistic approach to how we need to go about better doing things. So this just really aligns with who I am as a person.
Wonderful. And you also mentioned that you wrote this book. So can you tell us a little bit more about the book and what someone can expect once they actually read the book?
Yeah, that's a great question. The book is called Influence Yourself in Leadership and Life. Tony, a lot of people have external factors that are making them come up with certain decisions. Maybe it's family members, maybe it's your community, maybe it's your mentors, or different external factors. It could even be political, economic factors. And these factors, they don't serve us. I want individuals to get in tune with themselves inside of here. Find out who you are. Take a deeper dive to what are some of your values? What is your mission? I don't want for anybody to leave this earth and have an empty experience. And you can't have a full experience if you're not living up to your full potential. So, this book helps individuals realize what their full potential is, helping them so that they can become self reliant. I'm giving individuals the framework and the artwork so that they can holistically decompress the things that don't serve them and then fill themselves up with things that do serve them so that they're able to serve others and not be influenced, but now be an influencer.
Very nice. And then also you mentioned that you're a coach as well. So what can someone actually expect as a result of working with you?
What someone can expect is almost like a love hate relationship. Sometimes people say that they want this type of outcome, but to get that outcome, you have to do some work to get there. And sometimes people are like, oh, wait, that sounds like a lot of work. But that's the type of work that we really do need to do. I help leaders so that they're able to really make an impact with their team, where they're able to turn a group of people into now a team of people. It's a difference between a group and a team. I want individuals, the leaders, to just kind of take a step back.
Great.
Just
And
imagine. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, and then also about your speaking. You mentioned you're speaking a lot and everything. Like, can you like doing speaking engagements? So, can you tell me like a little bit more about what do you speak about and what are the sort of like tips, some of the tips that you can share with our audience as well?
Yes. One of the things that I do talk about is the art of a bold leader. We need more bold leaders. It seems like bold leaders are almost becoming extinct by toxic leaders, but a bold leader is someone who's confident, someone who's not suffering from imposter syndrome, someone who doesn't have doubts, someone who's not always worried, but you're bold. You're standing for your company, your team, your brand, and you really do have a future forward approach.
Totally.
And one of the things that I always do teach leaders is that it's okay to be different, because when you're different, that means that you're being a trailblazer.
Yeah, and what's one of the best tips that you actually got or best advices that you ever got? Like, can you share that with us as well?
One of the best tips that I got was that it's okay to not do everything in one day, because I just keep going and going, but it's okay. So I've just really focused on prioritizing my day, focusing on what's important now and then what can wait till later.
Very nice. And then, if someone wants to actually get in touch with you, find out a little bit more about you, or maybe find out more about your book, how or where they can where they can do that.
Yes, Influence Yourself, Leadership in Life. That is available on Amazon under Shauntel Murphy. If you do want to just talk to me and see how we can partner together, either for me speaking at one of your events or if you would like for me to become your coach, just send me an email. And that is Shauntel, SHAUNTEL, at wishingyouwell.org.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing that. And just before we go, if there is any question maybe that I didn't ask you that you would like to share with our audience, here's your moment.
If there's anybody who is looking forward to becoming an entrepreneur, just know that definitely take your time with your business plan, take your time with your goals, and just don't jump off the cliff until you properly have your parachute.
Very good. Thank you so much for sharing this amazing advice and tips. And thank you for sharing your story, your knowledge as well. And thank you all for watching and listening. And yeah, if you like this episode, drop us a like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. And see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.